What's
What's
up?
that?
What's up?
Is everything okay?
No, there's a problem. A huge problem.
I have not changed in days. I think
Oh
I've taken a
no.
shower. I haven't put
So
makeup on for 17 days. What else is
which is
going
great. Your
on?
skin's probably so happy. But like for
Isn't it
everyone who's
glowing?
watching,
It's
your skin looks amazing. And for everyone watching, at the time of shooting this, we are both in self-quarantine because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So
yeah,
probably by the time this airs, we will still be in quarantine. But
I
just to let
know.
everybody know.
How are you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm good. So I think, it's interesting because as we're watching so many changes with the economy and certain businesses thrive and certain go down, I think one of the interesting things is the streaming services like Netflix and how much we are all now depending on that, which is why this episode is so apropos and on time and also has a really great Southeast Asian twist. So do you want to introduce it?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. A lot of people are trying to find the shows they want to watch right now. You're home with your kids. What can you watch with your
Hmm.
kids? And this is
And
something
even
you
if
and
you
I have been
don't have
excited about.
kids,
Yeah,
even if you
even
just
if
like
you
Disney.
don't, you look like a Disney princess,
with
Jasmine.
gray with
See,
my grays. Yeah. Jasmine with
everyone.
my grays. Do you want to see the worst grays? Hold on. Here you go. Spill the chai exclusive. Ready, guys? Brace
Okay,
yourselves.
dun
One,
dun
two.
dun.
Oh my God.
Look what's hidden under there.
You know
Guys,
what?
I'm in quarantine. I can't go to my hairdresser. It
Yeah,
is
you
what it
can.
is. It is
Hairy
what it is.
legs going on right now. I don't know. I smell okay, thing, but yeah, nobody's it's all the same people I'm hanging out with. But yes, we're gonna be sitting down on the sofa watching this show. It's called Mira, the Royal Detective. It is on Disney
Mira.
Junior. Yeah, and this is a big deal because they've taken a step forward by showing the South Asian community on a different level.
The city that they chose is a make believe city, right? And so it's I love that they did that because it really enables them to bring all these different cultural aspects from all over the South Asian
Mhm.
realm and put them all into this like make believe city because there is a lot of cultural tension in India and Pakistan and that whole part of the world between
Yeah,
different areas and different cultures. So I love that it's also this way to celebrate all the commonalities
yeah.
in the best of the culture. And I love that she's a girl. I love that she's
It's
a South
a
Asian girl.
girl. Yes,
And
and she's in
she's cool.
charge.
Yeah, she's
And her,
not no disrespect to the princesses. Like
yeah.
love the princesses, but love that she's like this cool explorer and like I'm excited for it. I
Yeah,
really am.
I think we're all excited about it. And this is a voiced by Leela Leidner. I don't know if I said her last name correctly, but she's new to this world. And also,
Hmm.
we're going to be seeing Frida Pinto, Hannah Simone, Jamila Jamil. Cal Penn is back as well. He plays one of the animals. What are the animals? They're
Oh, they're
mongooses.
Oh, I thought they were muskrats. Are they mongooses?
Two mongoose friends, Chiku
Oh,
and Miku. Chiku and
cute.
Miku. It's
I
kind of
love Chiku and
cute.
Miku. It sounds like
Yeah.
my grandma had a dog named Tipu. So it kind of sounds like that too.
Oh,
Yeah, I like it's
I
like
love that.
standard grandparent pet names, I think.
Yeah, and they're
Chiku and
celebrating
Miku.
Diwali, Holi. It's going to be a lot of color, vibrant. Kalpan, who speaks Hindi and Gujarati, is bringing some of that essence to his character, which I believe is Miku, not Chiku, but Miku. So this is going to be very exciting. They're going to do Bollywood dancing as well in this. So it's finally happening in 2020. This is
We
a
did
moment
it.
and we did it.
I know.
This is
Should we
big.
play? Should we watch the trailer? Maybe we can
All right,
react to
let's
the
do it.
trailer.
We can
Okay.
react to it.
Let's hear it for Mira, Royal Detective.
If there's a mystery, something is definitely
Oh, I'm so excited already.
No, me too. I love the outfits. The outfits are so nice. Oh, there's Chiku and Miku.
Oh, there's Chikumiko, the mongooses. She's beautiful. She's
Look at
smart. Look
that.
at it. Look at
Oh,
that
look at the
move.
headgear.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
that's Frida Pinto right there. That's her character. Look, they're
And the
dancing.
colorful outfits, like so beautiful.
They did this right. They brought all the different cultures together in India. You're right. The
Yeah.
whole thing about Pakistan and India, it's all being celebrated. that's what's making me so excited about this is the fact that my kids, I don't have to worry about them watching television not being represented. So this is a big
Yes.
step on Disney's part to make something like this happen, especially in animation. And it's fun and all the kids can relate to it. Like we used to watch Dora too. I used to watch it and I thought this is so
Oh,
great that she's bringing culture and she's teaching us about it as well. So
yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head with the Dora thing. I mean, I think so many of our, even if, for me, my nieces, nephews, my friends' kids, they love Dora the Explorer.
yeah.
And what Dora has taught them is things about about Dora's culture. I mean,
Mhm.
language, jokes, sayings, food. I mean, all these different things,
Yeah.
like what you call your grandmother, like all these
Yeah.
different things. And so we've all learned about Dora's culture. And in the same way, I feel like Mira is going to be able to do that for South Asian culture. You're going to have, we know for so long when we grew up, we had
Mhm.
Snow White and Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty, and they were all beautiful white princesses. And we learned, so, that's kind of what the only thing we had to identify with. And I think that the interesting thing now is that you're going to have all these other cultures that will understand
Mhm.
ours. You're going to have like
Yeah.
little Asian babies or little like white kids who like will now know what like samosas are and will now know what like butter chicken is or whatever the example. You know what I mean? Like I
I
think
think
that's
this whole
pretty
world's gonna be
cool.
brown one day.
I
Interracial
know.
marriages,
I
everyone's
know.
just gonna be the
Beige.
same
We'll
color.
all be like, yeah,
Beige.
beige. It's okay. Beige
Uh,
kids are the cutest. So
and the concept of this show is so great because she is a detective and she's gonna be solving problems. So you're learning as you're going through it. Are you
yeah,
good at solving problems?
I think so. I think I'm a problem solver, and I
Yeah.
love detective shows. I love like. Do you remember? I don't know if everyone had the show, but Inspector Gadget. Do you remember
Hmm.
Inspector
Hmm.
Gadget
Yeah.
with
Yeah. I
Penny?
remember that.
Remember his niece
But
Penny, and she had like the original GPS watch, and she would like
she's the one who
solve
used to
all the
solve it, but not Inspector Gadget. Right. 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 Right.
exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So what about the character herself? Like how she looks? How do you feel about how Disney has
Perfect.
designed her look?
And they didn't change her hair color. They kept it dark, which is most of people
Hmm.
who are in India had that tone. Also, the eyes, they didn't lighten it up. I was expecting some kind of blue eyes or something that
Hmm.
reflects more of the Caucasian look,
The
but they didn't
European,
do it.
yeah.
And yeah, they didn't do it.
And what about the cast? Because you mentioned some of the big characters that are in the cast, and I think one of the important things we should probably touch on is the idea that it's not just the fact that they drew these characters as brown people, but also that the actors they hired to voice these characters are also South Asian. I mean, let's
Yeah,
talk about that.
yeah, they all have the South Asian descent. It doesn't matter where they're from in India, but somehow they're related in that way.
Mm.
Funny enough, Hannah Simone's character name is Pinky. And it's very common in the Punjabi culture to call girls Pinky, even though their name is not Pinky, they call them Pinky. So
I didn't know
that's,
that.
yeah. So it's so great because my friend, her name was Pinky. I'm like, is that really your name? And she gave me this completely different name. I don't even remember what it was, but her family just call her Pinky. So it's a very common thing. And then in
Oh,
Jamila's character, Auntie Pushpa. I used to have an auntie named Pushpa as well. And so, like, I love the fact that they went to that place where they found the authentic old names and stuck to it,
yes.
which is so great. And
But
I
will they
think that,
call her Auntie Pushpa or Pushpa Auntie? Because that is a big
oh,
difference,
yes. Oh my God, you're so right.
right?
Pushpa auntie,
It has
yes.
to be. Auntie Pushpa is like, then they've like North Americanized it. If it's Pushpa Auntie, then it's real brown,
Mic drop. Oh my God, you're so right.
right? So we'll have to
That's
watch for
right.
that.
Now yeah, you blew my mind. That is so correct. Pushpa auntie. That's right. It's not Auntie Pushpa. Oh my God. You're right. Okay.
Right?
I
Because
screwed that up.
like Mike's family calls him like Uncle Mike. But if
Yeah.
he was in our family, it would be like Mike
Mike
Uncle.
uncle.
Right.
This is a big move on so many different parts. So thanks to Disney for doing this. I mean, we're not promoting Disney, but
No, we
the
have
fact
not
that
got
no,
Disney has
nothing,
not paid
nothing,
us. Although if they
nothing.
want to, they can. And if they need two
Hey.
more brown voiceover artists, we
Oh my.
are here.
What would you call your character?
Um, oh, good question.
What would I even be? What character would I want to be?
Who I
Oh
want
my
to be
God.
an animal. I think I'd want to be an animal,
I could see
right? Like I
that.
think
I
that would
could
be
see
cute. Like
that.
if there
The
was like a
elephant.
monkey or the elephant. Yeah, I think that would be
Mm.
cool. Yeah, I'd want to be like a I want to be like a maybe I could be like a girl monkey named Farida or something.
Frida?
Yeah.
Frida?
Yeah. Farida, monkey Farida. No? Okay.
I think it kind of works. I like the fact they want to be monkey. I think I'd want to be Mira's best friend.
Oh, cute. Yeah. And what would your name be?
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Sangita, my name. There you go.
Yeah, you could just be Sangita.
Yeah, there you go. I
Yeah,
said in the
I could
Indian
I could just go
accent.
by Aliya because there already is a Disney
Ooh.
Jasmine. So I can't do Aliya Jasmine, but I could just do Aliya. I could do
Aliya.
monkey Aliya.
I like that.
Aliya monkey.
Aliya monkey. So we're gonna sell that to them, and they're
Okay.
gonna be part of this. We want to be part of it, guys. Mira.
This is why I think
Mira.
they've done it wrong. Mira. I think that this is where Disney's done it right, is that we all want to be a part of it. So
Yeah.
not a Disney advertisement. And if you don't like it, if you're watching this and you actually have an issue with it, we would love to hear what your feedback is, good or bad. So comment below. And also, I don't have Disney Plus, so I've only, because I already used my 7-day free trial to watch Lady and the Tramp. So I haven't seen the episodes, but the episodes just started probably a week ago by the time you guys all watch this. So if you have watched it, you watch it with your kids, let us know what you think, because so far we've only seen the trailer.
Yep. Subscribe below as well. We want to hear from you. And this is a big moment in television for us, and I'm sure for you as well. And even if you're not South Asian, we want to hear from you to tell us what you think and what you've learned from it too. So we can have a conversation all together.
Absolutely. And in the next couple of weeks, you want to keep watching, because we're also going to review and talk about 2 other big TV shows that are coming up about South Asians, featuring South Asians. One is a reality show, dun, 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 and the other one is a scripted show. So we're going to be talking about that. But in the meantime, grab your cups. Don't
Mira.
spill the chai.
Mira.